Hey, what's up guys, it's me, Shadow here, well, editing Shadow, anyway. Before this video actually gets started, I want to say that, first of all, it's not done by the Shadow, it's done by the character I, kinda created, which happens to have the same name as my YouTube name. Coincidences. Yeah, this was done like right after the stream the other day. And it was missing like 12 minutes from what I was actually doing, despite the fact that my software said I was still streaming for those extra 12 minutes. And yeah, I don't have much time left to bitch about this, but whatever. So anyway, without any further ado, I guess, enjoy the video. Something. Yeah. See you guys later. Bye. Yeah. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. We're just hopping into it. Fuck it. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. But I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. It could take a while before I feel more comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Visual novel. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. First of all, it's called Hole in the Wall. In the wall, which is kind of the hole was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Realizes now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. So my initial thoughts on this were that it's actually talking, like referencing the fourth wall. As a self-aware character myself, that is exactly how I would describe it. So, and I'm going to assume by now that you're all done reading it. And if you're not, you can just pause the video. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. No, it's not. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Believe it or not, that very statement supports what I was thinking originally. Epiphany, an intuitive grasp of reality through something, such as an event, usually simple and striking. So if she just recently started to see through the fourth wall after, I don't know, we initially started up the game, then that would make total sense. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Wolf-senpai. Every time I see that, it's like when somebody says it, I laugh. Because I keep forgetting that it was the name I put. Yeah? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Oh. Fair enough. I didn't even pick up on that last time. Jeez. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Oh shit, she can feel my feelings. Kill it! Kill it with fire! Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Wolf-senpai. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Yes, I am. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Oh yeah, because I wrote the poem for her. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. She's not as bad at it as she makes you think. We'll see about that. Yeah, that's the poem. You guys can just pause and read it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I'll have you know that you can. You're wrong. I forgot to do it last time. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. And I was shifting around in my chair and made a popping noise. Great. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh my god, she acts like a little kid. She's so childish. Well, you know what they say. You can only be a child once, but you can be immature forever. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. Now I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki or Yuri? Question mark? Sorry, what? Well, it's about what I expected from someone. Oh, sorry, I'm not. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done with the voices. Well, it's about what I'd expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. You still have to read it with sass. It's not like I said it was bad, it just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Oh my god, now it actually feels like I'm bantering with myself. Feels weird. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. The amount of stuff I'll have to cut out. Yeah, the other shadow's gonna have a lot of fun trying to figure this out. Insert sarcastic retort here. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? This man knows what the real questions are. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Ah, yes. Yes. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Oh my. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, that wasn't irritating or anything. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Oh, God, man. Yeah, guess not. Sure, go along with it. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Yeah, more or less. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Gee, I wonder who should I show my poem to next? I wonder. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Nani? Nandesu? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading... I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. Okay. Yeah, I get it. My poetry is shit. Mr. Frickin' Protagonist over here has shit poetry. No, did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Bleh. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Tell me more. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I'm starting to lean away from her being a yandere. She could be a yandere. Oh shit. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different styles and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.